Hello everyone, welcome to another Penguin Academy game analysis. We are still in the Blood Bowl 3 2025 World Championships Group Stage Week 2. We are on Group H. Group H. And we have Sprinter and his Dark Elves versus Manic, Michael and his Chaos. And these are the two coaches who both lost in week 1. All right, so first up, not a bad setup against a blitz. A plus is on the LOS, but this is an A. This is pretty solid. The slight offset you get for the slightly worse, very slightly worse, right? That's why it's still an A. The not going in these squares gives you is offset by the fact that on a solid defense, only people with dodge are affected. So, you know, it's perfectly fine to just do the A setup here. I don't think it bothers me. I would rather just not get blitzed on with a corner kick for the one in, like, 100 games that happens. That's why my win rate will be 1% better than yours. That's all that matters, right? And we look like we're setting off for a Daka straight away. Like, this is set up for a Daka. I hope. I will say that he's not Dakaring. So this guard is wrong, isn't it? This guard should be in the middle. The problem he's got here is he could have sneakily one-diced the minnow. Or he could have put 2 assists here and 2 diced here, followed, if a pow, put another assist here, 2 diced here, and then 2 diced the minnow. He could have 2 diced the entire LOS, because the guard should be in the middle. What's the point of taking guard and putting him on the outside? It's kind of stupid. So he fucked up, and Sprinter decided not to do that, and also has decided not to Daka, which, I think we're just used to it at this point. People are just not going to do it. Don't know why, they just won't. Oh my days, okay. Throwing in the dodges straight off the bat. Why? Why have we sent like a random blitzer off into Narnia? Oh, this is interesting. Oh, he let it go. I mean, so it goes from this square. So it could have gone there. And then it could have gone there. It's pretty bad. Or it could have gone like just 12 squares that way is pretty bad. But fine. Gets his random Narnia blitzer twatted with a blockless block before, anyone else has moved. This feels like it's not going to go well. Well, I don't know about you, mate, but I would care that they have frenzy. I would very much care that they have frenzy before I did a foul with no bribe that got my Chaos Warrior instantly fucking surfed. Okay, so I have remembered already that this coach is one of the accidental got on the wrong bus coaches. So this is just going to be bad, right? I will try and keep my rhetoric to a low, but this is just going to be terrible. Don't do anything that the Chaos Coach does, ever. Just take all of the play as this is what you shouldn't do. No, the Narnia does nothing, right? It really does nothing. He could have just got his blitzer killed. Against a good coach, does a little bit, forces them to split their attention, but if you just send one player down and he can defend with the rest of his team and just blitz that one player, that's what he's going to do, isn't he? So all you've done is direct the blitz onto one of your best players. Doesn't really accomplish much. And he's just getting a Chaos Warrior served. Like, he hasn't even protected this at all. He's just getting a Chaos Warrior served and a Goat 2-diced and another Goat 2-diced. And after this dodge, another Goat 2-diced. So he's given up 3 2-dice blocks on Armor 8 players and a likely Warrior Surf. I'm going to go ahead and say that's real bad. I wouldn't send anyone. I don't do Narnia players. I don't think they're worth it. He should have pushed him sideways. He should have pushed him in that direction. He should have re-rolled. Honestly. Oh, never mind. He surfed him anyway. Honestly, I'd have picked up first so I could re-roll to surf. I'd have picked up first so I could re-roll to surf there. Even though that's a 1 in 36, I would have done it. Because I would want to guarantee that I surfed this guy. I don't like that he didn't go in for the 2-dice block there. Good, stays out of reach. Why would you 3+ instead of 2+ and 2 dice? Why isn't that a 3 dice? Why is your guard doing nothing? Why didn't you follow there? That's 2 into 1. That's 2 into 1. Oh my god, what's happening? And it's... Okay. So the Dark Elf guy is the one not getting punished for his terrible decisions. So let's go back and look at what happens if that goes wrong, right? Instant surf for a start. So if that pushes into Skull, we get a surfed player. We get 2 dice there. We get a minnow with, like, possibly 6 dice there. We get 2 dice here. And whoever he's standing next to, he gets to 2 dice them as well. Couldn't have just put the witch there and had it be 2 into 2 and then just moved this player over to be the screen. Put the witch in the wrong square, so it's 2 into 1. This is not the way. You can see why both of these players lost in the first week. Could have just moved this player first. Okay. Did have 4 rerolls, so it's not terrible to not take an armor break there. And is rewarded again. Yeah, so this is going to be the problem for old Manic Michael, isn't it? The Dark Elves are dicing the pants off him. Again, 2 dice instead of 3. Strength literally just needs 1 assist. 1 assist. Just gonna keep fouling. Amazing. So this guy should have gone there. And the guard should have gone over there. Because these are just getting punched now, right? Oh, wait. The 1 in 36? Oh, baby. I didn't even realize that he was just going to dodge instead of clear the ball. That's my bad. I should have commented on that. And another 1 in 30. Another 1 in 36 to complete the cage. And this is a 1 in 81. But it's a POW to 0 punish for any of this awful play. Worse than 0 punish. Getting removals, armor breaks. Right, you know what would be good here? If you 3-diced with the minnow. Okay, again. Or you could just snake as your opening actions. That works too. So yeah, full dice in for the Dark Elves. So they're going to score this drive on turn 8. No, there's no point in Penguin Academy in this. This is, you know, these are the people who are almost certainly going home, barring some kind of dice in on week 3. The other 2 people in this group are Plo, Mo Plovats, and Jeff is. Jeff is the best player in this group. Sorry, Plo, but Plo is way better than both of these, so hopefully the 2 good players go through. And I have to keep saying it, like, oh god, then just stand him up. Just stand him up, so at least he has to roll some dice to hit the ball. I have to keep saying it, especially with the recent Team England nonsense. Like, nothing wrong with being shit, is there? Like, it's totally fine to not be great at this game. You didn't spend thousands of hours wasting your life getting good at a meaningless board game. Probably not anything you need to cry about. Why wouldn't you just go in on all of them? Like, 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, because he's only got 1 movement left. He has got 2 rerolls, though. It's just so much stronger to go there. There's nothing like... Ugh, there is, but if you really like this game, right, there's nothing wrong with spending thousands of hours. Nothing wrong with having a hobby, right, and actually trying to get better at it. But it's not important, is it? There's no money in this game or anything. So if you don't do that and you just get good enough to beat your mates or, you know, to do okay at local tournaments or whatever, that's okay. Just do that. The difference is, like, just have some self-awareness of where you're at. That's all I care about. Just, you know, stop getting butthurt because someone tells you that you're not as good as you apparently thought you were for no reason at all. It's fine to just be okay. Okay at World Championship level is bad. But at other levels that you play, on ladder, in local tournaments, okay is good. Like, some people are fine being the local chess champion. They stand no chance at winning like a world championship or a world level tournament with grandmasters in, but they might be the local champion, and they're okay with that. And the important part is they are aware that that's the level that they're at. The problem comes when your local champion thinks that they're fucking Magnus Carlsen. If you're going to do a rush anyway, this warrior should have been there. This goat should have been there. And then this goat should have gone down to touch this dodgeless one. Both of these touching the one with dodge is shit. And not being there allows this dodge out to be a 2+. So, I'm just saying these things that like a lot of people already know. Snake into self-removal might do the Chaos some favors there. That's, he might not have one of his blodgers for the second half. Yeah, people always forget that part, DK, where I actually explain why things are bad and, you know, what you could have done and should have done instead. People just pretend that all I do is rant about people being shit and then, like, that's it. Chaos are starting to bang him. But he... oh, no. He needed to roll more dice, right? He needed to roll more dice. He needed to get around the corner. He needed to get around the top. He can't... he's going to allow an elf stall here. Like, he's just going to go into the corner and everyone's going to one in 36 and he's going to elf stall in the corner. Oh, wow. Okay. And now there's no way to stop it being a 1 in 36. I mean, what even is that, dude? Why would you blitz in that direction? Just why? Now you can't even touch the ball and force the 1 in 36. How can you not see that in your brain? Literally none of this matters. It's turn 8. He's just going to go click. Oh, what a surprise. That's what he did. Oh, it's sweltering heat. Gonna watch it through the horrible lens of sweltering heat. So he does guarantee that he gets his leader runner. And the Chaos do guarantee they get their ball carrier, so that's okay. But the Chaos did not get their warrior back, and the Dark Elves did not get their blodger back. So it'll come down to whether sweltering heat is bad or not. This is terrible, isn't it? This setup here. If that was pushes, he doesn't get to hit everyone. Can't even, like, blitz or... Can't even block diagonally. That's not even a block piece. No KOs came back. Sweltering Heat took out a second blodger, but it also took out the tackle and another warrior. So we're playing Blood Bowl 7s. Another blitz. Not only is it another blitz, but even though he was blitzed on last turn, he is not set up to defend against a blitz in any way, shape, or form. Does Sprinter even know that the dodge doesn't work and he can't re-roll? I literally don't know if he even knows. What are we doing? Why is the minnow suspiciously not? Oh no, what are we doing? What are we doing? Okay, at least we're blitzing with the minnow, but this means... So, obviously, this should have been the blitz, so you could blitz from the side and push back up. And then we should have freed as many players as possible to run back this way, so we can pick up the ball and then throw like a short pass or something into players. At the moment, you're about to lose, and I don't see any way around you just losing here. Oh my god, we didn't even blitz the other witch. Oh my god. He left the ball in the end zone, Chanky, and just blocked some witches. Luckily, got full pows on both of them and broke armor on one, but not on the other. The only way that works is if you get a full pow on both witches and break armor on both witches. Otherwise, your opponent gets to roll some twos to win the game. This is in the second stage of the World Championships, Noamto. And I really do hesitate to bring this up. I'm very sorry, Sol, that this has a knock-on effect to you. But the Chaos guy qualified from America. Which explains a lot. Where are the American team? Where's Team USA? Why are they not here? J-Leave is the only one that qualified from America that I know. Everyone else Oh no, Spider qualified from his own league. But where's the rest of Team America? Did they just not bother to play on Blood Bowl 3? Like, that's insane. Yes, the biggest tournament in the world and the only one with a cash prize that isn't like a voucher for a free pasty just isn't important enough for lots of players apparently to bother to get involved. They'd rather win their 3D printed squares. Bizarre. Well, let's watch Sprinter win or Snake. Win it is. So I'm going to do the thing again. Full disclaimer, etc. So for people that don't know, watching this on the YouTubes, etc., my other game is Call of Duty, right? But I'm 50 years old, so I'm never going to be like one of the Call of Duty streamers that some of you might like to watch. My hand-eye coordination speed is that of a 50-year-old. My eyesight is that of a 50-year-old. But I am good. I'm very good for a 50-year-old. However, I am also very aware that I'm not that good. Like, I have self-awareness. So if someone watched me play Call of Duty and I get shot in the back because I don't cover a ladder that I forgot existed and someone just climbed up and shot me in the back, and they're like, oh, what a fucking idiot. I would never take that personally in a million years. Because I was an idiot. Like, I'm never going to be like, how, this guy doesn't know me. I'm smart. Like, no, I know what they mean. They're not personally insulting me. They mean I did something idiotic in that moment in the game. And they are correct. Like, it's fine.
Now I know what you're thinking. There'll never be a blitz for a third time. So why would I ever set up against
Exactly, JB. He's been blitzed on twice. Look where the ball is. And like, what even is this? He just pressed, I'm done. He just literally was like, this'll do. That's the thing, Chanky. That's the thing, isn't it? That's why I do explain why it's wrong. So you have to be like full on delusional. Like, I don't just go, oh, that shit, that shit, that shit, that shit, and there's no explanation. So, like, how were so many people none of them are kids, by the way. This is a kids game played by 40-year-olds, right? This is not a kid. None of these people are kids. How are they so bad at having any self-awareness? And by the way, for all I know, that just to be clear, this is not to Manic Michael. I've never met Manic Michael. I got no idea who it is. He might very well be aware that he lucked out to get into the World Championships and he's just having a good time, right? He might very well be aware he's not that good. This is not personal to him. I have no idea whether he thinks that way. But so many other people do. I'm not doing it, Rogue. I mean, what even is that blitz? The ball is on the ground. The ball is still on the ground. Rogue mentioned Ark Raiders earlier. Battlefield is out as well, but I'm always a Call of Duty whore, sorry. I played Call of Duty when I could actually compete, so I'm still playing it now when I'm just, you know, good enough for an old man. Didn't care about re-rolling that. Yeah, it's just not the same. Why is that the blitz, dude? Okay. Right. So, Chaos Dude. Like, if you stand any chance here, you have to score as quickly as possible. So the blitz is obviously the runner. You block the witch off, you blitz the blockless runner, and you move up the pitch with the ball so that you can score as quickly as possible so you stand a chance at turning him over and getting the draw. There is no point at stalling this out to lose 2-1. Like, you just lose. You get 0 points. You go home. It's just rolling blocks. Snake. Blockless block. Two dice with a loner. Blockless block. Oh, no, wait. I thought he was hitting it with tackle. He's hitting it with this guy. My bad. Oh, there's a blockless block. Burn in a reroll. Doesn't get a 1 in 81. For some reason, is just pushing all of the Dark Elves out the back where he wants to go. And he's gone to stand there with the ball. That's where he's decided the ball should go. Okay. There's no point at 2-0, Tempest. At this point, Sprinter's just burning turns. Now, he can't score this turn, right? So at best, he can score on turn 14, which gives him 2 turns to turn over Dark Elves with Chaos. Remember when I said he could score on turn 14? Yeah, maybe you read an article about the 2-1 grind and just misunderstood. This is so weird, man. Not even in scoring range now. Good job, man. No! It's red. Wait, what? Oh, it was a double rush. Okay, why didn't you push him backwards? Out of range more? Why would you push him sideways? Good reroll, man. Good block. Full pose the witch. Incredible. Into Kaz. The turn 15 score. It's a timeout. The Dark Elves have no rerolls. It's a timeout. They've picked the ball up. All hope is gone. You know who would have been a good blitz? This guy. So that this one could be a scoring threat. Yes. Double screened the ball, picked up on the blodger, did that right. Good job. So you've just lost then. That's it. You've just lost. Don't, dude. Might as well, right? But he had an entire drive, Dutchoff. He could have quick scored. Like, look, he did bang him out, right? He got the witch. There's only like 7 elves on the pitch. He could have quick scored and done something. And if the quick score doesn't work, you lost anyway, so it doesn't matter. Plo and Jeff is. Yeah, but he didn't know that. I mean, it's what I meant was it's possible. You can bang him out. That's fine. Oh my days. Is it happening? No, it's not. And there we go. Oh, dude. Well, Sprinter gets a win and moves on to week 3 with 4 points. No, 3 points. They both lost in the first. So Sprinter moves on with 3 points, and Manic Michael moves on with 0 points. So we'll watch the other game in this group next, and we'll see how that goes. Because both of the other players who are playing each other have 3 points already. So if one of them wins, they're guaranteed to go through. Wait, no, that's not right. Yes, it is. That's right. I think. We'll find out. See you next time.